So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Brazil against Japan. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
We're underway. And it's Willian. Renato Augusto. Thiago Silva. Plays it wide. Kiyotake. Kagawa. Now the pass. Okazaki looking to get on the end of this. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Repelled by the keeper. Thiago Silva, great challenge. Willian could move up a gear here. Renato Augusto. Out to the flank. Firmino. Played into the middle. That'll be a throw-in. Kagawa. Kiyotake. And it's Sakai. Now he's wondering who wants it. Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Philippe and Coutinho! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off. Brazil certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Coutinho spreads it wide. Kagawa. Over to the left. Nagatomo. Looks like a good ball through. Yamaguchi. Tries a through ball. Goes for the cross. Timely intervention. Firmino. Jean Miranda. Paulinho pushes it out wide. Renato Augusto. Hoists it high. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Firmino. Thiago Silva. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Chooses to go, and the finish! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Brazil go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Yamaguchi. Kagawa. Now it's Okazaki, just brushed off the ball there. Kagawa did well to pick out Okazaki, who just couldn't get the ball to sit for him. Now it's Willian. Lobs it in gently. He's left his man, gets up to head it! Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Big chance! Paulinho passes it through. Defence has got rid of that. And it's Felipe. Good clearance and very necessary. Paulinho battles to win it back. Looks to slip it through. Kiyotake, good challenge, he just stood firm. And the counter is on. Dinks one in. Coutinho is demanding it out wide. Gets into some space. There are a few waiting for it. Coutinho opts to play it back. Willian decides to play it back. Time to deliver. The shot's on! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Willian certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Looks like a good ball through. Philippe Coutinho! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Brazil take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Okazaki. Sakai. Keeps everyone guessing. Now it's Kagawa. The referee's awarded a free kick. Augusto, aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Now it's Willian. Casemiro. Okazaki. And it's Sakai. Well played, he saw that coming. And now the breakaway. Willian with the ball through. And Firmino! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
3 without reply. This is become... Heads it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Brazil were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Nagatomo. Now the pass. Paulinho goes looking. Oh, they could break here. Paulinho plays it forward. Brazil with a quick-fire double. Casemiro. Willian passes it through. Striding forward, facing goal. He's got it, and he's got time. Looking for a decent ball in. Into what? Can he finish? That's gone a long way up and away.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Thiago Silva. Willian. Plays it out to the wing. Goes for it! Oh, extraordinary.
Paulinho will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Yamaguchi. Plays it into the channel. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Firmino. Casemiro. Just half an hour in now. Yamaguchi. Oh, sweet feet. Towering header. Keeper's got his work done. Renato Augusto. Could move up a gear here. He goes long. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Played out to the wing. It's a goal kick. Get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. Now the pass. Now it's Willian. And the flag has stayed down. Massive leap! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Brazil totally rampant here.
Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. 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 Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Oh, they don't know. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Shut up, I'm wearing Cuban links.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Brazil against Japan. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'll opt for Shinji Kagawa, because I think he performs best when deployed to play by instinct just off the striker, and he could be the perfect foil with his pace and mobility and that subtlety of touch.
Okay, interesting. Throw it. Looks like a good ball through. There's no flag. Up he gets! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Japan can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chip through, he's had a look. Coutinho did well to pick out. Morishige, Yamaguchi. And it's Sakai. Looks to clip it forward. Okazaki. Fernandinho battles to win it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Renato Augusto. Just brushed off the ball there. He's looking to get there first. Passes it through. Okazaki. No, that's too long. Okazaki picks it up from the goal kick. Yamaguchi. Hoists it high. Gets it into the middle. Paulinho plays it forward. Renato Augusto. And the weighted pass cuts it out. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kiyotake. Yoshida goes looking. Brazil looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Steered out wide. Nagatomo. Point-blank header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looks to dink one in. Has gone out. Forward it goes. Yamaguchi. And it's Nagatomo. Who's he going to play in? Nagatomo. Fernandinho. First quarter of an hour gone. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Renato Augusto. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Breaks on here. Played out to the right. Coutinho. Kagawa. Nagatomo. Looks to slip it through. Cut out in the nick of time. Casemiro. Dani Alves tries to get it forward quickly. Pushes it out wide. Going through. Played into the middle. Timely intervention. Yamaguchi. Aimed long and direct. Nagatomo. Yamaguchi. Nagatomo. Yoshida. Tries a through ball. He's got away. And that's been levered clear. Turns and goes back. It's Kagawa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Now the pass. Renato Augusto looks to thread it through. Yamaguchi. Kagawa. And it's Paulinho. Yoshida boots it to safety. Kawashima catches it safely. Nagatomo. Yamaguchi. Kagawa. Casemiro. Paulinho. João Miranda. Paulinho. Philippe Coutinho. Tries a through ball. Dani Alves. Dani Alves with the cross. Hits one!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Kiyotake. Kagawa. Now it's Okazaki. Lobs it in gently. Gets it upfield. Passes it through. Coutinho has it in a what? Philippe Coutinho!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Nagatomo. Nagatomo. Yamaguchi. Kiyotake. He slid it through. Casemiro plays it out to the flank. And now they can launch a counter. Goes wide. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Looks like a good ball through, and he's made certain that won't get through. And now the breakaway. Dinks one in. He's got options out wide. He's left his man into shot at goal! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Brazil take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Nagatomo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Casemiro. Brazil are leading with half-time drawing close. Floats one over. Good idea, just poorly executed. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there. Going for goal! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Looks to slip it through. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Could move up a gear here. And it's Fernandinho. Looks like a good ball through. This is promising. Is it in? And that's off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Marquinhos gathers from the goal kick. Kagawa. Plays it out to the wing. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Kiyotake. Kagawa tries to get it forward quickly. Paulinho. With a delicate ball. Lovely bit of skill. Fernandinho. There are a few waiting for it. Paulinho. He's had a shot! And out to safety. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Brazil head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Brazil going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Paulinho. Renato Augusto. Fernandinho. Tries a through ball. And the finish! Kiyotake. Nagatomo. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo plays a clever pass. Yamaguchi shoots! It's being played forward, and now they can launch a counter. Out to the left it goes, and help's available out wide. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries lifting it over. He's had a shot! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brazil grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Now the pass. Oh, really good feet from him. Kagawa. Great ball, and now the shot. Has a swing at it. Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Japan get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Going through. Dani Alves with the cross. Hits one! He scored!
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Renato Augusto really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Renato Augusto. Marquinhos. Daniel Alves. And it's Coutinho. Coutinho looks to clip it forward. Nagatomo. Kagawa. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Plays a clever pass. Kiyotake is flagged offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Miranda.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And it's Nagatomo. Kagawa. Tries to stroke it through. Japan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Daniel Alves. Paulinho. Yoshida. Nagatomo. Yoshida. Nagatomo. Yamaguchi. Kagawa. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. side's a bit lacking in intent. He's got away, plays it back. Kagawa. Philippe Coutinho. And the counter is on. Over to the left. Now here's the through ball. That is terrific skill. Puts diving header! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Kiyotake. Dashing forward at pace. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's ball. Sakai. And it's Okazaki. Yamaguchi. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. Dangerous looking ball. And it's come to nothing. Paulinho. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Casemiro. Paulinho with a delicate... Can he finish? Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. And it's Nagatomo. It's a good foot in there. Nagatomo plays it into the channel. Keeper's ball. Marquinhos plays it forward. Out wide to the right. Coutinho battling down that right flank. Coutinho with the ball through. Yamaguchi. Kagawa. And it's Sakai. Kiyotake. Floats one over. Kagawa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Forward it goes. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Kiyotake. Kagawa. Tries a through ball. Okazaki. It's a loose ball. Japan have it back and they can go again. Fernandinho plays it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Played out to the wing. And the weighted pass. Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Here's a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Renato Augusto tries to get it forward quickly. Nagatomo. Yamaguchi spreads it wide. And he's onside! Has a pop! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Paulinho. Casemiro, aimed long and direct. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamaguchi. Kiyotake. Looks to dink one in. Fernandinho does well there, alert. Casemiro. Okazaki. Sakai. Okazaki. Plays it wide. Now here's the through ball. It's a great ball. Yamaguchi. Japan with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Great leap! Marquinhos knocks it away. Kiyota. How about it? Marquinhos. And that is that. Brazil, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.
Turn darkness into light, turn evil to good. Even when we try so hard for that perfect kind of love, it could all fall apart. And who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone? Oh, I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have. And I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now. Love me now. Love me now. Oh, love me now. Oh, love me now. Love me now. Oh, I don't know how the years will go down. It's alright. Let's make the most of every moment tonight. I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone, so I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now. I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone, so I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have. And I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I just wanna love you now.